afternoon, everybody. Oh, I hate that when I click on the other buttons, it minimizes that. Alright. Okay. So let's... So that's where we were, but I need to find one that is one of the originals, and I'm thinking go back to the Pacific Northwest. I think it's this one. Yep, that is this one. Alright. Layton. Okay, load in, and then we'll set up the multiplayer. Actually, we may wait to set up the multiplayer until everybody gets here. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I know a lot of folks have been out, as you know, you've seen, we had the 24 hours of Daytona on iRacing, so we broadcast that for the Conlift team. And if you can't tell, Doug is really worn out. Now, first order of business, as always. Come here, buddy. Alright. Now. Hey, Blake. Yeah, seems a good boy. I think Shake is the only thing he plays, though. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's look at the map and see. This is where we hunted last time. That's why that whole area is overhunted. That is still... So what we are going to do then is fix that. Oh, alright. I need to look. I need to get... I need to go here. And this is easier to do with the mouse than it is with the controller, I can tell you. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. 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 And where's my other deer blind? Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're good to go. Now, since last time we hunted here, we kind of overhunted it, I'm going to sleep. Hey Dawson, how's it going? What you up to today? Oh, wait a minute, what is the current time? Oh, I'm essentially going to have to sleep. I wonder if I can do this. Yep. There, I slept for 23 hours. It should clean up the hunting. Not as much as I wanted. Okay, we've hunted that area a lot, so I need to just grab a four-wheeler and head over here. So let's set a waypoint. Wait a minute. There should be some question marks up here. That are other hunting lodges. I don't know why I'm not seeing them, but we'll head up here. Unless I'm missing something. Well, tell you what, we're gonna take the four-wheeler over here, one of these two. And it may just not be showing because it's undiscovered. So let's start with going there. Four-wheeler. What you up to today, Dawson? Hey, my four-wheeler's back. The one that caught fire. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
There ain't any road, or, well, I say that. There ain't very many roads on this map, so... maybe we can discover some more areas before the others get here. And if they do, hopefully they do. I know Matt said he may not be able to because he's got... Hey, J-Rod. What are you up to today, buddy? Will we see you on track tonight? Because I haven't seen a J-Rod in a while, and it's disappointing. Ho, 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 ho. That got sketchy. That helps tremendously when you turn the light on. There's a bunch of tracks through here. Arrgh. Yeehaw! Oh, have you? I would feel bad for you, except after my weekend, I just don't... I'm sorry, buddy. I am flat exhausted. A lot of water, a lot of tracks here. A lot of warning calls going out, I see. Ooh, snaky. We really haven't explored much of this map, so... yeah, I saw that you guys... I made the post earlier. I was hoping to see an update from... wait a minute, you were with Mark and in the GTP, weren't you? Mark and Richie and... I had Richie stream up while I was broadcasting. Shit. I'm gonna find a way up this mountain. Yeah, that's what I thought. I love the paint on that car, by the way. I'm assuming you did it. Oh, God. Oh, crap. Where'd you guys... I know I saw earlier, Mark told me you guys got a top 10. I think a top 5, didn't you? Can't remember. I've seen so many people's finishing orders. Yeah, you guys had a great run going. Every time I looked in, you guys were doing really, really well. Most importantly, it looked like you kept the car clean pretty much the whole time. There we go. What went wrong? What prevented you from winning? I know what happened with the Conlift team that I was broadcasting. They had it. They had everybody beat on strategy. They were in the GT3, and they were actually going to be able to go 2, possibly 3 less pit stops than everybody else. And then with about 5 hours left to go, one of the guys just lost concentration for a second, and their race came to a dramatic end, put it that way. Oh no! Ouch, that sucks. I'm sorry, Jared. That is heartbreaking. Yeah. So how do I get off this thing? Like that. Turn that off. I'm not trying to be quiet right now. Rabbits. Ooh. Where's the thingy? Wow. That's impressive, Jared. Especially considering, I don't know how y'all's race started. I missed the start of it, but I know that, like with the Conlift guys, that first 5 laps was just nuts. And it wasn't in the usual places that, you expected the chaos and anarchy, like in turn 1. They saw more problems in the International Horseshoe and, why am I not seeing more question marks over here? Damn. That was a good run for you guys. That was a dang good run. Maybe I need to get further in here now. Let's go find the lookout point. Where is it? That way. And I bet it's up top of that mountain. Gotta figure out how to get up there. What's directly ahead of me? Oh. Yeah, we need to go this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, Scott was on your team? Nice. I didn't know Scott was racing this year. I know Nicole and Gerald and them, man, they had nothing but struggles. And they kept coming back and coming back. I'd look in on them. They'd be like, at one point I think they were in the top 20, and then something went wrong. I missed on what went wrong, and then suddenly they're back in 30 something, then they're fighting their way back again, and I mean, it was just coyote. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, they did. They really, really did. I think all the teams did really, really well over the whole weekend. I've been enjoying. We made a post on Facebook earlier and been telling folks, hey, come tell us about your race, and reading about how some of these teams did. Even the teams that struggled, it's just I missed out on doing it. I wish I'd had more practice with the hand controls so I could have done it. But you can bet I'll be doing Daytona 500. Yeah, you know what was funny about that is when when I checked after Conliff, when I shut the stream down after Conliff's team quit, they were still there was still the vast majority of the teams on there. You know, like nobody at all gave up throughout the whole race, and I was hearing a lot of that. Of course, I also heard, oh my god, oh, come on, you stupid four wheeler. Um, as per usual, the GTPs were having a lot of complaints from GT3 drivers, you know, but and vice versa to a degree. Come on. I'm trying not to set fire to a four-wheeler again because I did that the other day. Come on. You can do it. You can get through there. That a girl. Whoa. Okay. Four-wheeler's not bad. Yeah. That's all they had. In their split too was GT3 and GTP. I did hear there weren't a lot of splits with, you know, more than two car types. Climb, baby, climb. Atta girl. There weren't many splits with more than two car types. The ones that did seem to have been the ones that had the most complaints. But GTP and GT3 seem to work fairly well together. I think my four-wheeler's on fire. Yeah, I can't tell. Come on. Come on, find a path that you like. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Brakes, 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 brakes. Yeah, Joey, that's kind of what I heard. And the teams that. Oh my gosh. The teams that were the LMP2s had a massive disparity. I read them this morning, or maybe it was last night, I don't know. But there was a LMP2 team that had like three 6,000 I rating drivers, and then can I get up here on foot is the question. They had like three 6,000 IR drivers and then a 2,000 or a 1,200 IR driver in it. I mean, there was just massive disparity because there were so few teams that everybody was struggling to fill their team up, and yeah, that was a problem. Be interesting to see when iRacing puts the stats out. The number of, you know, each type, because I'll be curious to see how many LMP2s there were. Koala bear, yes I do. And the four-wheeler is definitely not liking the drive. Oh, oh, oh. I was actually trying to see, I may have to go to Google here in a minute. I was trying to see if there was another cabin or whatnot over here somewhere. Might be able to get up through here. Oh, Joey, that would be a problem. Put a bunch of put a high-speed 1K rated car in with a bunch of 3K GT3s. Problems will happen. Climb, four-wheeler, climb. There's the overlook. Can we get her up there? I'm not sure. Might be able to. Don't start sliding. Don't start sliding. Go, 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 go. Oh yeah, Kellen and Graham did really well. That's to be expected with those two, though, to be perfectly honest. And I did see a bunch of complaints about Max Verstappen's team because they used drafting, which I found kind of goofy that people were complaining, but whatever. I was flooring it and was giving it everything she's got. Trying to get a little exploring done on this part of the map. That is a bit of an unfair advantage. I mean,
Leviathan is the second highest peak in the reserve, but the lake at its base is a remarkable sight in itself. The growing coyote population in the
there
area
we
has
go.
for hikers in the last few years, but Fiona and the Wildlife Varmint Control are tackling the issue.
Okay, I bet that will give us a new house to go out of. Okie dokie. I actually joked Joey with the Conlive guys that if they wanted to lower their I rating, just have me drive a stint. They can get into a lower I rating and dominate, or a lower split, and then it could just dominate. Now we're gonna drive down the mountain. This ought to be interesting. No roads over here, so yeah, I might have to go down and go down the way I came. It's about to get really, really rough. And I have a feeling I'll be making reels and shorts from this weekend for a month. I mean, there's a lot of good content there. Okay, Rebel's still with me. Well, yours is not as bad as mine, Jared. I can promise. Oh shit! I can promise you that. Oh, this is a feed zone. And there goes a big old moose. And there's a stand. One of these has to be... Oh, crap. I don't think this four-wheeler's going to make it up and down again. It might. I seriously doubt it, Joey. There was some... my understanding, there was a split that the I rating was like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. There was like a 600 IR split, so I doubt you were in the lowest. Well, you never know. Oh, I scared 1,000 animals. That is not an achievement I wanted to get. If I can get around this block, it looks like I gotta run up the hill. Yep, I'll make it up this one. Yeah, that'll... although, a 12-hour Bathurst race, that does not seem like fun to me. That seems like abject misery, to be perfectly honest. I'm not a fan of that track. Dormant volcano. There's Rebel. Okay, please let this be. Same here. Same here, Jared. Joey's just a glutton for punishment. I had, was it last year or the year before? I had a couple of teams. They were like, hey, you want to do Bathurst? And I was like, well, maybe. Went out and did some practice laps in the car they wanted to use. And was like, you know what? No, I don't want to do this. Damn, it's just another stand. That's probably just a boat. Okay, let's go to that waypoint. And maybe we can find a building over there. Oh, this is going to have some great hunting up in here. You're a team of two for Bathurst? Oh, that would be even worse. Because then you're driving 6 hours. I should have followed that trail. Let's see if I can get through here without tearing up the four-wheeler anymore. Please tell me I don't gotta go over this mountain to get there. I do. I gotta go around it. Drifting. Oh! Four-wheeler's dead. Whoops. Alright, I'll catch you later, Jared. Hopefully I'll see you on track tonight, buddy. The last peach tree I did was the 4 hours of Charlotte. I soloed it and swore I'd never do that again. I obviously did it for a reason, but it hurt so much. Hiking village. Interesting. I'm going to get to this other lookout, and regardless, I'm going to find a place to go hunt, because obviously without a four-wheeler now, everything's going to take longer. Blacktail. The top of that ridge would be a good place to hunt. Yeah, because for that event, since it's not official or anything, they have higher incident counts before you have a drive-through. That's nuts. 168. I didn't even have that many over a 4-hour race soloing it. And I am not good. Of course, I drove the MX-5. It was the Charlotte Roval, and I drove the MX-5, but 20X, yeah. Because normally isn't it 16, I think? Oh, crap. Lookout's on the other side of the water. Maybe there's a boat down here. Or the edge of the lake is right there, so that'll work. So obviously there's some moose around here. There's some elevated hunting spots up yonder. And this is probably a good need zone right here. Yep. 0400 to 0800. Cool. Oh. Man, I just broadcast that one and for them, and just I'm worn out. Of course, it did not help that I didn't sleep at all Friday night, and then broadcast for 3 hours Saturday morning. Broadcast a few hours Saturday night, then left the stream on. I might be interested in doing that. However, I got to talk to the Conliff guys, because they're wanting to have me broadcast their endurance events this year, so I'm not sure if they're going to do that one or not. But if they're not, yeah, I'd be down for that. I'd be down to drive a short stint, and then because I think it's only I think they're saying it's going to be 2 hours 24 minutes this year. Okay, show me a lodge.
Usually the kickoff point for hikers coming to the reserve, and the same goes for a lot of hunting parties or seasonal sports fishermen. They often rent one of the cabins we have up by Gila Lake and set out from there. Not so
Ta-da!
much this time of year, though.
Alright, we are going right there. Is there anything in here? Nope. Wish I had a parachute so I could just jump off. Yeah, they still have everything to be determined, but I think they said that this year's race would be 2 hours and 24, and I think I can actually tell you which track it's going to be at. I just went blank. What? Oh, yeah. Because during the last race, they had they were talking about they had just completed redoing that one track. Might have been Okayama. Oh, look, it has a trail to, at least it looks like it's got a trail down to the cabin. And I can get another four-wheeler. Because I definitely need one. That water spot is right down yonder. Ooh, look at this field. I bet we could get some big deer up in here. And I bet that is a need zone too. I don't think I've actually opened up an entire map in this yet, so I need to work on that. Just scared off a deer. I had no idea. Obviously, that four-wheeler trip scared a few of them, but I had no idea just how detailed this game was. But there's a lot of different ways you can scare animals off. So you have to be very, very careful about it. I need to get a few big animals, and I need to finish a few of the missions so that I get the money to get the bigger backpack. A lot of blacktail up in here. Here's a good spot. I don't see any tracks though, so maybe not. I think the next race actually is Bathurst, come to think of it. When I looked at because we were talking about the team having me broadcast some more of their races. And they're about, what, once a month? Well, there's ways to be stealthy very, very easily, but I'm just not trying right now. It's 267 yards. It's probably a need zone, so let's go on foot. And when we get closer, we'll get more silent. I didn't get to go hunting in the real world this year, so this has been a nice way to get my fix in. Although I did put out a couple of salt licks and stuff and was preparing to hunt, I just couldn't physically. I wouldn't say Daytona's boring, but I get what you're saying. It's a challenge. It really I've driven it in the SimLab production challenge a couple times, and I always actually end up feeling or finishing pretty well because I'm slow. So by the time everybody gets up the mountain, or they have their chaos going up the mountain, by the time that's finished, I actually have. Yeah. Okay. That right there. And we're gonna put this. A chair. And what kind of tracks do we have around here? Let's see. Blacktail. It's probably also blacktail. Yep. Let's see what we get here. What time of day is it? Oh, good time. Yeah, I can't see me. I know a few people who are exceedingly good at the Nürburgring, but I cannot see me ever attempting that race. That would just it would just not end well. I've driven the track enough times. I've got a decent feel for it, but man, it's just a lot of turns. And one mistake, your race is over. I think the only track I don't own is that Jersey Tech track. I've thought about buying it just for giggles. Oh, you know what? Let me check something. I think that. So I'm still within the window of them coming up here to eat. Now, let's see what we see. Oh. Oh, sounds like Angie just woke up. We were on the couch cuddling, and I almost didn't make the start of this hunt because I just almost fell asleep. I think since Friday night I've maybe had 6 hours of sleep total. Only downfall of this deer blind is it's positioned weird at the moment. May have gotten here too late. We shall see. I need to figure out my trophy room thing too. Now that I actually have gotten a few trophies and had them taxidermied. Turn the fan on, but now I have to pay more attention to the when the fan's off I can hear a little better, but it's getting hot. You know what? Oh, that's for elk. Wonder if that's a feed zone. If one of these were a feed zone for elk, you could actually go and sit between them. Same with that. I'm thinking I probably got up here too late. But today was just starting out expanding my map. And I have, because the areas I've hunted have been, that little red thing there just means it's been over hunted. And I've got to go, at some point, go over here and I found that, but didn't discover the outpost. Whoops. Absolutely. Oh, look at that big boy. And look at that boy run away. Oh, no. Where did he go? There he is. Hopefully he comes back. Let's see if he's still lingering. It came in from the left, so... Came in from over yonder. So keep an eye over in that direction. I wonder... Just to be safe. I don't think I sprayed any yet, because I was just out exploring. Well... Yeah, him gone. He didn't loiter, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Doug.
Oh! Hey, Joey.
I got tired of topping.
I understand. Should see me texting nowadays. I'm just like, you know what? Let me just do a voice. No, and send it over because I'm lazy. Hey, Emil. I can't believe you like
racing
Rothers.
2 hours, and I swore after yesterday I'd never set foot in this rig for a week.
I've been there. Yeah, because it's, man, it don't matter what setup you have. You're sitting in it for hours upon hours. Nice try, Emil. But you do realize I'm old. I know all the old jokes. Hey, Mark. Hey, great job at Daytona, buddy. So what are you going to run Bathurst then, Joey?
I'm planning on it.
Which car
if I
you
can find a
run?
teammate. I don't know yet. Last year we did the Porsche, and it was a little sketchy on the top of the hill on that one turn right before you start heading back down.
Yeah, well, the Porsche is a lot better now than it was. I know the NSS guys, like this morning, it was 8 Porsches in the field. I mean, it still handles as well as it used to, but it's not trying to kill you on every turn.
Yeah.
I can see this. I don't think I've got a coyote kill yet.
I don't have all the GT3 cars, so kind of limited on my choices.
Yeah.
I think I've got the Ferrari, the BMW, the Merc. And that's about it.
You damn sure don't want to take the Merc up the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh man, that long nose.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that would suck. I forgot it's GT3 only at Bathurst, so.
Yeah, for the 12-hour, and then you got the Bathurst, the 1000, which is the V8 supercars.
Those things are so much fun.
Yeah, I've got the Mustang. I haven't tried the other one. I think the other one's better.
Joey, why did you buy a Ford? Have you learned
Oh,
nothing?
no. I only had 2 options, and I never heard of the Holden.
The Holden is just the Australian name for a Chevy.
Oh, well, I might have to get that then.
Yeah. Mark D'Antuma will be the first to tell you Fords suck, and he hates driving them. If he's still watching, he's going to comment here in a second. I am just an evil human. Oh my. You know, I didn't even race. I was just at this computer for a lot of time this weekend, and I am hurting. Plus, it doesn't help that I fell asleep on the couch last night.
I was falling asleep in the rig.
No, I did that. I almost fell. If honestly, the first time I did it, if it hadn't been for having a team and having at all times there was 2 spotters, which was just awesome to have. But if it wasn't for that, yeah. Oh, there's that coyote.
Well, I had Man Jr. to keep me occupied, but when he decided to take a little nap and disappear for a few hours, I couldn't stay awake.
Yeah. I don't think I have a. I don't think I can hit that coyote with a 22 from here. No. I should have brought a 22 rifle, but I was trying to reduce my weight. And if I hit him with a 308, there's not going to be anything left. Oh, ironically, we have a when that cold snap first hit last week or whenever it was, we started having a coyote in the yard. I had to tell Angie no more walking the dogs after dark. If I have to, I'll take them out. But
Yeah.
He didn't come in super close, but he was close enough that I didn't want to risk her out there with the puppies, and when they get a little bit bigger, just let them go get it. Quarter husky, quarter coyote, quarter wolf, and quarter shepherd. Yeah, they're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Plus, there's 2 of them, so.
Yeah. Graywind's getting pretty good about staying with mom and being protective and keeping an eye on where she's at, so. Doesn't always necessarily listen to commands, but he always knows where his mama is, so.
Yeah, we need to work on Man Jr. and his road racing. He's got the skills to be fast. He's just scared to death he's going to wreck the car. So the whole race, he was running like minute 40 lap times while we were running like minute 34s.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to be the one to wreck the car for us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, send it. I don't care.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. I mean,
like, odds are, if that happens, it's not going to be your fault anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's the one that got the cone stuck in his car, so he felt even worse. And I'm like, that's iRacing screwing you there.
Yes. Yeah, and he wasn't the only one by any stretch. If you go look at any of the iRacing groups today on Facebook, I saw in like 10 or 15 minutes when I was scrolling through today, I must have seen about a half dozen cones stuck in cars pictures. I even saw one stuck in the nose of a Mercedes. Up until then, I'd seen only the GTPs with them, but then saw a Mercedes with it stuck in there, and I was like, okay. Outside the feeding time of everything here, so pack everything up and go for a short walk. Ah, go see what's up there. Was it just the two of you on the team?
No, we had a team of 4.
Oh. Who else did you have?
2 of the guys from my Sunday league.
Okay, but who are they? You'd be
Uh,
surprised.
Julian Conde and Philip Willis.
I know Philip's name. Billy, I don't.
We had Corey Goodall on the team too, but we switched from the Ferrari to the GTP, and he wasn't comfortable enough in the GTP to run it, so which was a bummer because I really wanted him to run it with us.
Right. Yeah, because Corey is not always the fastest, but he's always the most consistent. And he always puts the time in and the practice, and he'll make damn sure if he's going to drive it, he will not be a problem.
Yeah, I made the call to go from the Ferrari to the GTP because I knew me and Corey were the only ones that practiced the Ferrari, and the others didn't have any experience with being on the same track with the rocket ships, so I knew we would get killed. So I was trying to play it safe.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of funny watching it. You know, it's the first time I've ever actually sat there and watched, and it was kind of funny watching some of the drivers reacting to it. Even in the split that the Conlift guys were in, there was people just overreacting to the GTPs coming flying by. It was comical. And they were in like a 3,000 IR split, or 3,500, I think.
Yeah, we had a few GT3s in our split that didn't actually understand what to do when the GTPs got around them, and they caused a few issues.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, our team was pretty good about being patient on when to pass them and not trying to dive bomb and stuff. Except for me, they was all telling me to slow down, but I'm like, I know what I'm doing. And of course, out of the 4 wrecks we had, and I was 3 of them.
Oh, shit.
But 2 of them were not my fault. There's people spun in front of me, and I had nowhere to go.
Yeah. There was a few instances I noticed of people that complained about the GTPs, and then they would post their video of what happened, and it was usually a GT3 driver just reacting stupidly to a GTP coming by.
Yeah.
Which I know GTP drivers do have a tendency to be like, we own the track, get out of our way, but...
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily what you would call dive bombing. I would show my intent and where I was going in the turn. If you chose to come down, then it was on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got in for the very last fuel run trying to make us up some time, and probably wasn't a good idea. I just had woke up, and I wasn't really woke up enough, and spun out going into 1 when I downshifted into 2nd too quick. It just whipped around on me, which I didn't hit anything. I got going again, but then on that last turn before you go back up on the big track, I was trying to get ahead of a GT3 and couldn't see my braking point and missed it and hit the curb and couldn't turn, and then I hit them tires with the right side of the car and broke the steering, so I had to do the last fuel run with the car pulling really bad to the right.
Ouch. Oh, God.
So every time I'd go to make a left-hand turn, it'd want to spin out on me, so I was going like 6 seconds a lap slower.
Oh, that would suck.
But we were in 4th when I got in, and then the 5th place caught us because I had to drive so slow, but he had to pit again, so he came out of the pits right behind me, and he didn't realize I was going so slow, so he was pushing, trying to catch me, and he went off track, and it was their 100X, so he had to do a drive-through on the last run. 2 laps to go, so it got us our 4th place.
Oh, wow. Damn.
But our team finished with the 2nd least amount of incidents in the race.
Wow, that's impressive.
Well, really impressive. The guy on the winning team ran like 170 laps and had 2x.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
What was your strength of field?
It was like 1290 something, I think.
Damn.
So I said our strength of field was higher than anybody on our team's I rating.
That's crazy.
I think I had the highest I rating at like 1280, and we got a 1292 strength of field.
That is nuts.
One guy in the lobby had a 2200 I rating. And of course, he brought like 3 guys with him that had like 500 I ratings, so they could get their I rating dropped down.
The Conlef guys, their strength of field was 2,900.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and there was a few guys in their field that it was obvious they did the same thing, where they had like 2 or 3 guys that were much higher IR, and then one person with a really low IR to tank it.
Yeah, we had a
lot more complaints of that this year than in past years.
Yeah, when we started the race, there was a guy that started on pole, and he, at one point, about 2 hours in, he was already almost put everybody a lap down. That's how much faster he was than everybody.
Holy crap!
And he had like 1800 I rating and a 1200 I rating field. But he had a guy on his team that was 500 and another guy that was 700.
Wow.
And then he screwed up and took himself out of the race.
How?
He overdrove a turn and went in the grass and hit the wall.
Ooh.
It was his own fault. There was nobody else's fault. He even admitted he took himself out.
That's heartbreaking.
And then when he finally got back in the car, it sucks being the fastest guy out here and having to deal with all you slow people. So I couldn't take it any longer, so I had to keep the mic and be like, ever since you took yourself out and ruined your own race, I said, you've done nothing but cry. Yeah, you're right. And then he never said nothing negative the rest of the race.
Wow. I just want to hear about the guys. Every year there's 2 or 3 guys that do the entire 24 hours themselves, and I have not heard anything. There's one guy that's done it every year since they started it, and I have not heard about him yet this year.
There was a guy in our split that he was doing it by himself.
Really? How did he make it to the end?
He made it to the end. He was like 70 laps down, but he had 264 incidents by himself.
Oh.
But he hung in there, though. I don't know if it was actually him doing all the driving or if he had buddies at his house and was swapping out.
Mm-hmm. I guess there was a bunch of people complaining about the top split on Max Verstappen's team. They got the whole team together and basically bump drafted the whole race. Like, I don't see the problem with that. I don't know why people are complaining about it. He can provide himself a, 5-car team, so...
I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue with what the Williams guys did last year, sitting at the end of pit road, waiting and then blocking for your teammates.
Yeah, that was BS.
Yeah, that I have an issue with. I would have had to have taken the guy out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you going to do, protest me that you were blocking intentionally and got taken out?
Exactly. And iRacing has somebody watching the top split stuff. Because any shenanigans are going to be in the top split.
I mean, they cheated anyways with the qualifying, and they got busted on that.
Mm-hmm. That was the below the apron qualifying run, wasn't it?
Yeah, they ran the apron on the big turns.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they put a stop to that, though. Now, if you go down there, you get a slowdown.
I know I saw people doing it during the race, but nobody in qualifying that I was aware of.
I actually lost safety rating in the race. I had 25x.
Oh, wow.
Last year I only had 8x. I pushed it a little bit harder this year.
I've always gained, but it seems like the last time I did it, I didn't gain very much. I gained like 20 IR. It was ridiculous how little I rating I gained because I was the lowest I rated person on the team. So
Yeah, on the team that won the highest guy only gained 21 I rating.
yeah.
I gained like 14.
Hello, Moto.
But yeah, the 24 hours is fun though. If anybody hasn't experienced it, it's a whole new animal, and it's an experience. So everybody should at least experience it once.
Oh god, yeah. It's like running the Daytona 500 or the Indy 500 or any of those big events. You should try it at least once.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing the Coca-Cola 600 this year, but I don't know if I could actually sit there that long.
Last time I did it was 21. Yeah, because I was still married to my ex, and when I got done, I had to be helped out of the chair. Of course, my situation's a bit different, but even still, I mean, you're there for 4 hours straight minimum.
Yeah, and if you get a lot of cautions, you're there even longer.
This is true.
Hey, Doug, I want to be high maintenance here.
Why?
Can I have that invite?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me get up here to where I'm going.
Unacceptable.
I was just out exploring.
I think I have that game. I'll have to download it and install it.
Yes, you do. We do this every Sunday. It is highly addictive. Like, whenever I'm tired and I don't want to do anything else, I'll play this.
It is peaceful.
Mm-hmm. It is. Oh, what is this?
How'd you like my highlight reel that I posted earlier?
I don't think I've watched the whole thing yet.
Yeah, I've played the game on PlayStation. I just never played it on PC.
Let me fast travel over here and then set up the server real quick.
Oh, actually, don't even worry about it. It's all good.
No, I can do it.
Well, I got to go to work in a little bit. I just thought you had a server already open
because I didn't know if you or anybody else was going to make it. I hadn't.
I gotcha.
So I can set it up real quick. Takes 2 seconds.
No, it's all good.
All right. Then I am gonna sleep and set up to go hunt. Damn. I should have went and set up my blind first because I'm gonna get me an elk.
Have you played on Savannah yet?
No. No. What I've been doing is playing the like on Sundays I'll play the free content, and then throughout the week I play on the other ones. So I've done Africa. I'm not sure which ones I've done. But I haven't done Savannah, I know that, and I haven't done the Australia one. Although I was thinking about it the other day because I want to shoot a kangaroo.
You leave them Joey's alone.
I just want to see. I've been attacked by everything else I've shot, so why not get attacked by a kangaroo?
I wonder what their weakness is.
Well, imagine if you get a heart shot, and I mean, it's not like their chest area is real big, so...
You know what?
You put a 308 round downrange.
That is it. I am going to go shoot a kangaroo. You sold me on it.
I know. I'm good at that. Oh, wait a minute. That's the resting zone for the deer. Kevin, there is that. Matt, did you run the 24 hours?
No, I don't have enough talent for all that. I know my place.
Like I said, seeing some of the people driving in mine, you probably would have smoked them.
I'm ugly, not stupid.
That would be, I guarantee you now, with my I rating, if I joined a team, I would gain a lot of ground. In any endurance race, I would gain.
So I see that there's Red Fox here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is he singing, or is he just hunting?
I just all I did is pop open, or I stepped onto a track and examined it and said Red Fox.
Yeah, you're too young to get the joke.
I wasn't fully developed in it.
Alright, let's see. Let me... Come on. I hate it when you get to an area and it won't let you set up your blind, and there's no legitimate reason for it.
Hey, Doug, you got an achievement for scaring 1,000 animals.
I know I did. That was just so cool. I was literally in the four-wheeler just running all over, exposing more of the map. So now I'm going to go expose that. And then I will go sleep, and then I will come back and hunt.
The goats are funny when you go to shoot them.
Really? I have not shot a goat yet. What do they do?
They will kind of like act like they're going to faint, and then they run.
That would be comical.
I can't tell if I actually shot one or not.
Okay, elk. Hey, pretty much, Kevin.
I think you'll like it on this one.
I'm going to have to try it tomorrow. I know tomorrow morning I'm going to be working all morning on reels from this weekend, but...
I'll make sure you're busy for tomorrow night for more reels. You can thank me later for the excellent content.
I'll just make a new playlist called Moniac. Moniac the Maniac.
That is a scary thought. Richie deserves his own.
Yeah.
Ooh. Haha. I see the little buggers jumping.
There it is. Let's go over here. I'm exploring all the different waypoints, and then I'm going to go sleep and then go hunt. I guess I want to get an elk. I was trying to expose more of the map because we always hunt in that Pacific Northwest map, and I figured having more of it exposed would really help.
Oh yeah.
Plus, if next Sunday we decide to do that thing again where we were, like last week, we're first one, or who gets the most kills, having
Shooter.
a place where you guys can't fast travel to, and I can.
Uh-huh. We'll see how it is.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Maybe next Sunday we should just do this kangaroo map.
That's not a bad idea.
Kangaroo.
I'll message Tim and Mike, or actually I'll talk to Tim and Mike Thursday, so I'll ask them if they have it. If not, tell them to get it.
Yeah. I believe it's $7.99 if they don't currently have it.
Yeah. Actually, the stuff for this is on sale almost as often as the ATS stuff, I've noticed, so.
Yeah.
See, Joey, you could get hooked up too, if you don't already have it.
What, the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it.
Well, the next Sunday we expect 4 Eastern. I expect you hunting.
Yeah, I can play for a few hours on Sundays, but my league race is at 7 on Sundays.
Oh, well, my broadcast is around the same time, so.
I was wearing my heart monitor for the race. I had the beats per minute on my stream.
Oh, wow.
Sitting there waiting to get in the car, I was at 108. And as soon as I get in the car and sitting on pit road ready to take off, it was 125.
Mm-hmm.
And then on that first run, it got all the way up to 144.
Wow. Damn. You need to settle down there a little, Joey.
That just shows how much your adrenaline gets going when you're waiting to go on these things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had times where I know mine spikes really bad. I ought to pull out my old heart rate monitor and just see. I ought to get one that I could plug into the computer. Like, what kind do you have?
The brand is Power Labs. I got it off of Amazon for like $30. And then I use Race Labs because now they got the heart rate thing on it.
That's actually pretty cool.
Kevin, I have 4 kids. I never do that. That is cool. I ought to see if I can get something like that, get it connected to, for just gaming in general. You know, if I could plug it into Streamlabs somehow, then.
Yeah, if you got that Race Labs app, you can bring it up and it'll show you, and then you can just add it on as a window on Streamlabs.
I wonder if SDK has it. I mean, I already pay for SDK. I don't want to pay for another one.
The issue that I was hearing with Streamlabs right now is that it keeps crashing.
My issue with Streamlabs right now is every once in a while, and it's done it twice in the last 24 hours because it did it last night and it did it again this morning, that I'll go and share the stream a few times. It'll set off the notification sound, and then it just never stops setting off the notification sound.
Oh, that would be annoying.
And I eventually, like, both times I've had to completely kill Streamlabs after I've got done doing all this sharing, and then restart the stream. It sucks. Okay. I think that was 0400 to 0800 down there, so mark where we're going. Begin the long walk. Matt, do you know how long it takes to, you know how you get the overhunted zones?
Yeah.
You know how long it takes for that to clear out? Is it like a number of days or?
No, I have no idea.
No, because I've already slept twice. Once for almost 24 hours, and it's still showing overhunted. Yeah, Kevin, just don't step outside where it's really not. I need to look into that then.
I got a kangaroo.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
They're very hard to shoot, though, I guess.
Why is that?
I don't know. It says it's a 7 for difficulty, very hard.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you shoot it with, just for curiosity's sake?
308.
Good choice.
The trophy organ is the skull. Let's see. Flesh, sacrament, cox, I don't know.
Yeah, Kevin Angie's niece came over to drop something off earlier. We went out back to see the dogs, and I was in a tank top and shorts. Just threw my coat on and went out. I regretted it.
Yeah, I got up this morning. It was a -3 outside.
Ooh. I think that's about where our wind chill is right now. And it's supposed to drop. We're supposed to start getting an ice storm. Kevin's being so kind as to send an ice storm south to us.
We're actually supposed to be back in the 50s in the next couple of days.
Really? You suck.
That's Indiana weather. I mean, like I said, you get all 4 seasons in 1 week.
This is true. We've gone from ice and snow and tornadoes, and I read something about an earthquake this morning, but I haven't heard. All I saw was a comment about it from a friend of mine. I'm like, but I haven't had time to look.
And we had an earthquake here about 10 years ago.
Yeah, when I lived up in Bella Vista, we had them. We had, I think we had 3 over the course of like a week and a half. And you're talking not huge California ones, but 3 and 4 and 5 on the Richter scale when in an area that's never had earthquakes before.
Okay, so the kangaroos will come up to you.
Really? So you could actually pistol shoot them.
Yeah, I believe yes.
Can you box them?
I don't want to get whooped by them. Knowing my luck, I would die.
You know what?
It's like a video on the internet where the one's attacking the guy's dog and he goes up there and boxes the
Yes,
kangaroo.
that is an awesome video, by the way. I love that.
I thought it was fake, but then when you look at the dog's got blood all over its neck.
No, they've had that. That's not the first time something like that's happened.
Yeah, he punched that kangaroo though, and he just stood there like, "What the hell was that?"
Yeah. I thought going through it would be less noisy, but it turns out there's not a clear path down.
What is it, boy? Where do you see?
Here. Go sit down. Man, since discovering the electronic call, life is so much better.
Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about bringing mine out. See if I can pick on some more. Okay, so you got magpie goose, sandbar, fallow deer, red deer, axis deer, red fox, feral pig, hog deer, rusa. I don't know what some of these are. I don't know what a rusa is.
I don't know either, but I'd be careful with them feral pigs.
What?
As I have discovered that one time.
Were they feral pigs or were they hogs? Or
They were wild boar, that's right. Alright, I am in position ahead of schedule. Oh, Good boy, Rebel. Did you finish leveling up, Dum Dum?
Nope, not yet. I was like, Dum Dum. Oh yeah, that's right, Dum Dum.
I still find it hilarious you named your dog Dum Dum.
Yeah. He's got some issues that he needs to resolve.
Like his owner, maybe?
That's the least of his issues. Dum Dum gets stuck in at a building. He just keeps trying to sniff the building. Like, dude, come on, just do something. He refuses, and he lays down. Oh, stop it, Dum Dum.
Oh, God.
He likes chasing four-wheelers. He's running down the road chasing me right now.
I think they're still what you.
Oh. So yeah, this what are those? I don't know. I should shoot it to find out.
Good call. When in doubt, shoot it.
Yes.
Oh, there's the lookout tower. You know, one feature I wish they'd put into this game is to be able to speed up and slow down time as needed. Like, I ran down here to get into my deer blind, or to get into my hunting blind that I set up. Now, let me speed time up until I'm within the time frame that the moose will be coming in.
But that would get rid of the whole patient aspect of this.
Oh, I know, but if I wanted the patience aspect, I'd be out in the woods doing it myself. Actually, since I'm physically limited from doing that nowadays, I'm going to have to sell my bow and get a crossbow, because every time I try and draw my bow, my shoulder dislocates. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Does he find any blood? Nope. I must have missed.
I also don't like the fact that you can't pause the game. I mean, I can understand when you're playing multiplayer, but there should be a pause function when you're playing single player.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Because knowing my luck, I go to the restroom, and when I came back, there'd be a moose standing right in front of me. And as soon as I grabbed the controller, he'd run off.
Oh, I did get him. Coolio.
What'd you get?
Feral goat. That thing is ugly. It kind of looks like a mini cow with horns. They're really easy to shoot. They're level 1 trivial.
Oh, wow.
Trophy type is horns and the skull. Or it says trophy type is horns, trophy organs is the skull. Let's see.
I finally did taxidermy a deer the other day, and now I've got to figure out how to get my lodge set up. But let's see if I can pull it up real quick.
You know what? Let me.
Yeah, I scored a taxidermied, and it was my first gold, a 196.72 point whitetail buck.
I'm trying to find. There's supposedly some kangaroos near me.
Joey said, "Put your boxing gloves on."
They beat me up. I'm good. Again, I'm ugly, not stupid.
That'd be funny if one day some boxing, like a boxing game came out with, like, if you beat the game, you unlock getting to fight a kangaroo or some shit like that. Which that new Undisputed game I've been playing is supposed to have a career mode here shortly, like in the next month or two.
About time.
Do you have it?
I used to. I refunded it because I wasn't satisfied.
That game is just so, the graphics on it are amazing. Like, you hit somebody in the side and you see their skin ripple back. It's awesome, but the not having a career and not being able to create your own boxer, that is ooh. Well, no, that's a coyote.
Like, I was hoping it was going to be more like Fight Night back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, career mode and all that.
Character and work your way up, yeah. And eventually it will be, but they just need to hurry up. And they were supposed to actually release, I guess, in November, but they didn't. They decided due to bugs to hold off, so it's supposed to release in January or February.
Probably better off because, you know, why disappoint people even more?
Right. I mean, the graphics and the gameplay and the controls are great. They just need to get that piece correct.
What was the price tag on it again?
When I got it, it was $14.99. I think it's normally $30.
I may have to look back into it again. And if they bust out a career mode, I think then it will probably be worth it.
Oh, definitely. Still just a coyote.
Well, you know, fellas.
Hey, Richie Joplin.
Oh, God. Speaking of the devil.
I owe you some information, Richie. I apologize.
The adopted one is here.
The adopted one.
Love you, Richie. Not.
Remember next time we race together.
Yeah, remember that tomorrow night. Richie, I wrote myself a note just now, so when I do the reels from this morning, I will send that over to you, which will probably be later tonight.
Oh, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
I just with everything going on and my lack of sleep. Yeah.
The 24-hour crap. Yeah, I know. I got done. I got done running that myself.
I didn't run it. I just broadcast it. But good.
I got done, but what was it? 8 something? 8.
I didn't see. How'd your team do?
Oh, well, they didn't show much patience at the start, so we got behind, fell all the way down to 50th,
Oh.
45th, 50th. And time it was over with, I brung it back. We brung it back to 32nd because nobody hardly crashed out or nothing.
Yeah. Gerald, that's hilarious. Yeah.
I mean, it was other people not showing patience whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You guys were just caught up in it?
And just got caught up in it, got took out. I mean, it was just crazy.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, despite crashes, I think in the first 4 hours of the Conlift team's 24 hours, there was only 2 cars out of the race. And when I went and looked at other streams after stopped broadcasting, there was a lot of them that still had every car or only 1 or 2 cars out of the race.
Right.
And a lot of teams didn't give up this year, like I've seen in years past.
Last time, because the other one started at like 11 a.m. Eastern time. Another. And I figured the ones that wrecked out would jump out and hurry up and sign up for that one. But no, they hung in there and fixed their shit.
Yeah, I was surprised by that as well.
So would you run it again?
Yes. I'll run it next year. It's my third. What is that? First time was I run the 24 Spa, Daytona. I'll run it. I'll run them. I like them.
Are you gonna run the one this weekend or whatever it is?
What is that?
I thought there was a 24 race upcoming.
No, it was all this past weekend. Daytona 500 will be not this weekend, but the next weekend.
I think by the 12-hour mark in our race, we already had 12 teams out of it.
Wow.
Damn.
The majority of them were GT3s, though.
When I hopped back in to turn the stream back on, I don't think there were that many out of the Conlift teams.
I think there was like 3 of them, though, that never even took the grid.
Oh, wow. That seems kind of dumb to lose all that IR and SR for no reason.
I'm thinking they were the GT3s, so I'm thinking they were hoping they would get an all GT3 split, and once they saw that there was GTPs, they just backed out. The same thing happened last year. We had an all GT3 split, and I think a bunch of people jumped out because they wanted to race against the other cars.
Interesting.
I'll race it however. They won't put me with other faster cars, I'll run it. I don't care.
But Rich, you're the best.
We had 21 GTPs and 29 GT3s.
That's how you learn stuff. You run with other people. That's how you learn.
Yeah. I think my first year I ended up, we were in a GTE, and we had GTE and GT3 only.
Right, so.
Yeah, I was wanting to run the LMP2, but I knew we'd get in a high split because there were so few of them.
Yeah. Kevin said one of the streams he watched of a couple of UK guys, first time they went through turn 1, 12 GT3 cars got taken out.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine? God, that'd suck. I really expected a lot more chaos in turn 1 than what I saw out there.
Yeah, I think we had one GTP kind of spin and go off track on the International Horseshoe, and then other than that, there was no incidents on the first lap.
Yeah, I want to do it again. I hate that I have to wait all the way to next year, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
You can do the
other
24-hour Nordschleife with me later this year.
What is that?
The Nuremberg 24 hours.
Hell no. No.
I felt one person tell me, yeah, they'll do it with me.
No.
Everybody else had the same response. Hell no.
No.
Was it a lot of turns or
It's 14 mile long
miles long.
how?
I
Jesus.
think there's like 30 turns.
130. 16 miles
seems
long,
like it.
130 some odd turn. Or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good at the straightaway. No, I will say that.
That's pretty solid.
I have
Just when I get to
problems
the
on
end of it, I'm not good.
6:30. Damn, we're starting early.
I can never figure out the carousel.
I don't even know where the carousel is.
It's close to the end of the lap. It's where it's kind of like a wooden or something left-hander.
Has it got the banking or whatever?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Oh, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Everybody else is always like, yeah, YouTube corner, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Apparently there's one in the corners where everybody camps out and records a bunch of wrecks and puts it on YouTube, and they call it YouTube corner.
Yeah, there is.
I'm like, no clue what that is.
Yeah, in fact, I was watching a video from there. Kevin,
Where you're going to
20 miles an hour,
become
you
YouTube
say.
famous.
I was watching a video, and it wasn't crashes. It was just people going around that turn in different cars, and there was like a guy going, because you can go and pay $20 and run a lap. And there was a guy going around it on a scooter being passed by a motorcycle and a Porsche, and it was like, oh my God. There was even a guy out there on a bicycle. I'm like, dude, there's cars coming around this track at 150 miles an hour. There's no way I'm on a bicycle out there.
Need somebody doing it in a minivan.
Well, Top Gear, they ran it in a full-size van. Sabine Schmidt said she could do it in under 10 minutes in a van, and she did it in like 10 minutes and 2 seconds.
When I seen it was one of those ones with the camper tops on top of it. I'm like, how do you not tip over?
Oh, yeah.
Got to be top heavy.
You'd think.
Somebody fell asleep in their camper and wake up doing runs.
Can you imagine? That's something I would do. Look, there's a guy asleep in that camper van. Let's steal it. Pay the $20. They wake up. What in the hell?
Jokes on them.
Come on. I need a moose to come in.
Oh, somebody disliked my stream. Must have
How
made them
dare
mad.
they?
Of course, with some of the stuff we were talking about, I'm sure I probably pissed somebody off. At 24 hours, you kind of forget you're streaming and just start talking about random off-the-wall shit, trying to keep yourself entertained. Plus, you got Man Jr. in there, so you can imagine how the conversations went. I don't think I made it 10 minutes into the very first stream, and I'm like, yep, that's demonetized.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, well, you got to make money first before you get demonetized.
Yeah, that's true. Richie, you running tonight?
Yeah.
What track are we at tonight anyway? I've forgotten.
Freaking Talladega.
Oh, that's my jam. I'm good there.
Richie, that just means you have to win going backwards.
I am annoyed I cannot literally find in my lodge where my animals are.
Well, I'm 20 minutes away from elk supposed to be here. Come on, elk. Come get some water. You know you're thirsty. I'll tell you the one I want to do is Sebring. I love racing there. I think that'd be a fun endurance race to do.
I don't even have the track.
I don't know the track all that well, but I think I'm going to do it.
You don't have Sebring?
Nope, I don't have a lot of road course tracks.
Well, you definitely need to get Sebring because it is one of the most fun road courses.
I need to get it. I need to get Long Beach. I need to get a lot of them.
No, I used to love Long Beach, like in every racing game and sim ever. In the month that they released it on iRacing, I raced everything that they sent there, and it was race after race after race. And you can go back and look at my I rating. It went from like 1,300 to 600 in the course of 3 weeks because of that track. It was awful.
Okay, so you may be able to go to my lodge,
Mm-hmm.
and I put a kangaroo, so you can place your trophy in the center.
Yeah.
So I placed my kangaroo there.
Nice. I gotta figure out how to go to my lodge. I was in somebody's lodge the other day, one of our group, but I don't know whose.
Yeah, so if you press start or
Mhm.
whatever,
Go to
you can
Trophy
click down to
Lodge.
Trophy Lodge, and then you should be able to go to like your lodge, and then you should have one underneath your lodge. If you don't, then scroll down to available lodges, and then create the lodge.
Oh, I do not. How do I not own the required DLC for this? Or maybe it's. No, I don't. I can't click on Create Lodge. I guess I gotta get Lodge DLC. I'll do that in a little bit. I can go and look at other people's lodges, which is weird, but I guess I gotta buy the Lodge DLC now. Because I taxidermied my first deer the other day. Kevin, I have a love-hate with Spa.
Yeah. 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 I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, Spa's.
Awesome. I enjoy it, but you got to be careful on some turns.
Yes. And it's just so tricky. You're either, if you do it wrong, you're really, really slow. You're always right on the edge if you want to be fast. And there's no, I don't know. And people are just dumb when you go to Spa. When everybody goes up through Eau Rouge, they think they are the fastest, and they hit the straightaway. They never lift.
I got a league race coming up in the next couple of weeks at Spa in the prototypes.
Ooh.
I've never they're in the prototypes, only the GT3s.
You're in a prototype league?
In my Sunday league, we do like a split of NASCAR and IMSA.
Oh, cool.
So mainly the NASCAR races are usually just like restrictor plates. We ran one race at Charlotte in the next gen, but the rest has all been like plate racing.
Which league is that?
It's called the Extreme Power League.
That's not the one I was thinking it was.
I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Rockingham Wednesday.
Oh, screw that. I am all Rockinghammed out.
I can imagine you are.
How'd you do that night there?
What, an Axcal?
Yeah.
Just remember we're live before you say what you're thinking, Matt.
Oh, that bad? That bad?
Hey, Tess.
I will say this with the most respect. The premise of the league is a great idea.
Yeah.
I was very thankful for my opportunity to run for the teams that I was running for.
Yeah.
Sadly, my interactions with some of the other team drivers were less than stellar.
Let me guess. I can say one name. But I'm not.
Go
You
ahead.
live, Doug?
Oh, yeah.
He is live.
I ain't saying a word. Keep
Let
my
me put it
mouth
to you
shut.
this way, Richie. Go to my YouTube channel. Go look at the shorts from XCal the other night. You'll figure it
There you
out
go.
really, really quickly.
Now, it's been 3 different drivers.
Well,
that
I
have-
know, but Tuesday night at Rockingham.
One of them's my biggest fan.
I don't think
Doug,
it
I'm gonna
was
hop
that
off
one.
here. My food's here.
All right, man. I'll catch you later, Joey.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
See you.
Yeah, I'm not here to bash, XCal itself, but
It does look
Um,
interesting, but
The shorter
I-
races this season are better. That's for sure.
I was disappointed that a caution was thrown for somebody else, but every time I get caught up in something, the caution never flies.
gotta pay that money on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, or be his pet. Either way, I'm doing something wrong. So I decided that it was best that I not continue
Oh, so
because
you're
I
not
didn't
coming.
want to get. I will not be back to XCal.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was
Um,
looking forward to USA and seeing how that turned out for you after, you know.
yeah, after the cash for dash or the dash for cash races, being taken out of money positions there.
Well, didn't
You
you
know,
win the
both.
first one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought so.
yep, I did, and then and just unnecessary things that were happening.
Yeah.
So I told my team owner, I'm like, nothing against you guys, but I'm leaving because the rule states that if you wreck somebody, you get 200 laps. He was only assigned 100 laps.
Was he really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's in the penalty post.
I don't. I used to have this thing where it used to when I first started broadcasting and it didn't work. I would go and I would monitor every league I broadcast Discord throughout the week, and then it reached a point where that was a bit much. So what I would do is every afternoon before a broadcast, I would go to that league's Discord and read it and just catch up. XCal became a 4 to 6 hour ordeal trying to keep up with everything that had happened throughout the week. So I've reached a point where I just don't read the Discord anymore. I'll go glance at it for 10 or 15 minutes, and I've got people that'll keep me updated, and that's about it.
It's toilet material.
It gets to be, yeah. Some of the smack talk. It's not as bad. I mean, it's better now because 20 to 25 cars. Back when it was, 40, however many, 44 to 60 drivers a week, and some drivers are getting turned away, and yada yada. There was a lot more smack talk back then.
Let's see here. I will tell you here what it is. XCal's penalty post. Although I do like the fact of my car being in the pictures so much. But it's always in the penalty pictures.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So it says in 2024, PMMP can be earned in a variety of ways. Intentional contact, 200. Post-race activities, 100. Strike-in feature, 100. So, let's see, that was the 7th. We'll fast forward. Bill Campbell got a black flag in the feature, so he got a 100 laps. I got a black flag in the feature, that he never said anything about it. He just gave it to me while I was sitting in the pits.
Why?
He loves you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rocha, Rocha.
Yeah, Cristiano.
It says rough riding. Not rough driving, but rough riding.
That's different.
Damage the 3. 100 PMMP plus 1 owner strike minus 12 owner points.
Well, you just got took out by the 24.
Oh, yeah.
You're watching it now. Okay, I was getting ready to send you the shorts for it. There's another one in those.
Oh, you about had it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. There's
I
one
would
elk.
have been mad.
It's a
I
female.
would have been mad. I would have went back after and got him.
Oh, go find some more reels.
I'm looking, but you only got 4.
Mm-hmm. It's one of them.
Up and early. Oh, I don't care about Matt Bear. Sorry, I don't like him.
I know.
There's 3. Oh, yeah, buddy.
That's
Oops,
the Joneses way right there, I'll tell you what.
Oops, I didn't see him.
There you are, big boy. Come on.
Are you looking through my window again, Doug?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, shit.
So yeah, I mean, and I did it without drawing too much attention to it.
Yeah, you did. Well, he's
Because
still...
Doug didn't even realize that I intentionally went back after him.
Yeah, that's awful. Good job. Good job.
Oh, he's down. Shit, I thought I was going to have to take another shot at him. Cool.
You know, it's pretty bad when Richie's telling me that I did a good job. What is this world coming to?
I don't know.
Well, when somebody intentionally runs in the back of you, and I mean, you can run in the back of somebody, bump somebody, and not wreck them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was lap 1. He was already beating my back bumper off.
Yeah, that was... He could have backed off on that one. That was a little ridiculous.
I mean...
I done it to Morgan because he chopped my nose. And I didn't like it. So the next lap, I came around. I got a good run, and he's going to block me again. So I hit him square and going in 3. And he saved it, but I hit him square enough where he can save it. He let me by.
Nice.
It just kills me. Like when there was no reason, there was no anything. It was just boom, just smoking me on the start, and then every lap. I let him by. He just still slow down, get behind me, and just start hitting me again.
Could have raced him out. I'm debating if I'm going to or not.
Yeah, you should. You need to try and get a win at Talladega that's not backwards.
Yeah, it's your real chance to win.
I won a lot of races.
Ooh, look at that big boy. 293-point elk.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
What league is that?
BRR.
Oh, I haven't never raced with them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I like a few drivers in there. Mark Nelson, I like him. I like Mark Dantuna.
Nelson won't be there tonight. He's in Hawaii.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I raced with Cody. Cody's in there, but I mean, I don't think he's going to show up tonight either. Other fellers, I don't know. Little bit of favoritism.
Every league has that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I took second in a street stock league.
Nice.
I was pretty proud of myself.
Shit, I gotta get rid of one of my animals.
Mm.
Shoot it.
No, I mean I've got too many that I've saved.
Take it to the backyard.
Yeah.
Saving animals?
Well, you
In the game, you can save
yeah.
animals.
It's called hunting, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you have to. You can only have so many.
Corpse on you.
Yeah. I guess I'll get rid of the bear because it was a low trophy rating.
Well, do you have any other bears?
No.
Save the bear because they're hard to get. And get rid of something you have multiple of.
I don't have anything multiples.
Are you able to taxidermize anything?
Yeah, I could, but I'm trying to save up to get that backpack.
Oh.
And that definitely helped, because that was 956. Oh, well.
There we go. I like your stream there, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
And say hi, Doug, on your stream here. Get you some comments going. There we go.
Hi, Richie. Alright, well, I guess I'll fast travel back up here. And
you see where I took the points lead?
And what? In Nowski?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't looked at the points yet.
Yeah, I got the lead.
Nice.
I don't know how. Not after that Daytona race. I don't know how. Phew. I got wrecked out. Daytona. Last lap. I knew it was going to happen. Old Blake looked up and drove through it.
I guess I could get a...
Having no luck Monday nights at all.
No, you really do not. I don't know how. Because every time, I mean, you're you're so damn fast on Monday nights.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking, well, tonight's going to be the night, and then
I'll get junked.
Yeah.
I mean, last week you just literally had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Come around the corner, see the 3-car. I'm like, well, fuck. Here we go.
Here we go again.
It's always that 3-car too, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, and so, like, I believe it was Kendrick dove down, and I thought we were going to hit, so I hit the apron trying to track up, and I just, it stepped out on me.
Kendrick's been a weapon the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to give him a sedative before the race so he'll chill just a hair.
Yeah, he does need to chill a little bit.
Well, him and the overly aggressive drivers are him, Chance, and
David.
Reckon.
Oh, and Lux has been bad too with aggressiveness.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not knocking any of these drivers. They all can wheel the cars. Just they're really aggressive.
Yeah, they just pushing. They just tend to push bad situations.
But at the same point in time, I can't complain too much, figuring that I've usually benefited from it.
This is also true. Somehow you're always able to avoid the chaos that comes right in front of them.
Mm-hmm. Finish second or third and fourth. And I'm in the top 3 for average finishing position.
Yeah.
I think the only person that finishes better than me right now is Eddie. I mean, McGrecken is like a 5th or 6th place average finish.
I can't get an average finish because I keep on getting wrecked out.
Yeah, you do. And it breaks my heart every damn time because I'll be sitting there, Richie's starting to move forward again. Richie's coming through. Oh, shit.
Yep. Oh, my God. Did Did you guys look at the NFC title game? I don't want to give away any spoilers unless you
I
guys are
don't
fine with
care.
that.
I don't care.
Lions beat the Bucks 31-23.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I wouldn't
see.
mind if the Lions won it all, just because Laporta came from Iowa. He was an Iowa Hawkeye.
I stopped watching football altogether years ago.
I figured college is okay. I'm not a fan of the NFL.
Dude, they're coming out with a new college. I might actually start watching college football again. They're actually coming out with a new college football video game, finally.
Yes.
How many years has it been? Like 15 now?
No, like 4 or 5. Oh, maybe more like 7.
It seems like it's been longer than that.
Well, okay, maybe 10 at the max. Because there was NCAA 13.
Oh, was it? Okay, maybe
Yeah.
it has. Oh,
But,
yeah, the Chiefs game is tonight, Kevin just said.
So,
Will they
Tony or
play the
whatever.
Bills?
Yeah.
I hope the Bills win.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Bill
Kevin will come hunt you
Mafia.
down.
Bills is my team.
Mm.
It was the best NFL game I've ever been to. Bills Colts Blizzard game a couple years back in Buffalo. Amazing game. But Latoni or whatever his name is ruled out for the Chiefs. So their win percentage chances have actually increased. You don't have to worry about them lining up offsides again.
Where's the next 24-hour race? I like the endurance races. I didn't feel like racing today. Did they race today in the...
GT3?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ran the Roval.
Oh, that's an easy track.
I hate the Roval. I don't mind broadcasting it, but I absolutely despise racing it.
It's not
Why?
that bad. That was my first.
Richie, I'm supposed to relay to you from Kevin that the Chiefs are going to stomp a mud hole in the Bills tonight.
Oh, God. Get out of here.
Tell Kevin he needs to learn how to really think about something.
Tell him to quit acting like a child and actually root for a real NFL team.
No kidding.
Oh my God. Wow.
This isn't elementary school anymore.
It's getting brutal up in here.
Where's he talking about this at, on Twitch or what?
Or on Facebook, yeah.
Unreal. He's got some nerve on him. I'll tell you what.
Oh, God. And on that note, I have to get ready to broadcast, so y'all can duke it out in the comment. Oh, he just gave you a line of middle fingers, boys.
I mean, that's the behavior I would expect out of a Packers fan.
Oh,
ouch. Wow, it's getting brutal up in here. Oh, my God. I have to make notes for the broadcast that involve talking smack. You know, I had to do the other night that one race, that Jones race, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. I was having to give running football updates during it. It was hilarious. I was like, this is a new one for me, but several drivers and fans watching the race are wanting to see wanting updates on the game. So,
yeah. I wouldn't mind having up.
Oh Lord.
Who don't like my choice of a football thing? Kevin
drove.
Kevin. Oh. That's all I need to know. Never mind.
He's got bigger issues to worry about.
Hey, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back here shortly with BRR Cup Series, and you all have a great evening. We'll see you shortly.